All right, here we go. New venture. I had put this out on my channel in a little poll to see if anybody would find this interesting, and 100% of the responders said they would. So we're out here, and I even ran into my neighbor and channel stunt driver, Neil, next door, and he doesn't even know about this. I haven't told him. So I told him I was going for a walk on the beach today, which I am, but I'm going to be doing some metal detecting at the same time. So what a beautiful morning it is. Not a lot of people. Even the yoga people haven't shown up yet. But don't worry, I'm only going to show you the finds. You're not going to have to stay with me while I'm just doing the search. Stay tuned. Okay, I got an 82, 84 here. So off camera, I got to get my methodology down here, but I keep forgetting to turn on the camera when the thing goes off. Off camera, I've found so far, let's see, I have found a couple bottle caps, a couple tent stakes, and I can already see what this is here, right here. It looks like part of an umbrella, right? This is the stake that goes in an umbrella. Anyway, I've found all trash so far. This is probably the biggest, but I've probably been out here 20 minutes. Found a couple bottle caps, a couple tent stakes, a pull tab, and now this. So there's plenty of trash out here. Hit a 3. I've never had one that low, so I'm not really sure what that is. So let's dig it. I do not have it. It's a little bit deeper. Gorgeous morning out. There's some storms coming through the Atlantic, and it is still down there. Getting closer though, according to the Manticore. Still down there. Wow. It is still down there. Okay. Yep. I think I see something here. Nope, that's not it. That's a stick. Okay. All right, that sucker's still down there. I don't even know what this is. This is 6 to 8 inches or so far. Let's see. Check my pile. Nope, nothing in there. Still getting it. Let me just slide over here. Yep, there it is. Cum wrapper. Gum wrapper. So far, all I've been doing is cleaning the beach, which isn't a bad thing. A couple things like the tent stakes. One was pretty rusty. You wouldn't want to step on, wouldn't want your kids getting that in their foot, so. Okay, we got another hit, 69. I'm going to go with the bottle cap. That's a guess. So there. So I've had a metal detector before, like a Walmart one. And this Minelab Manticore is at the opposite end of the spectrum when it comes to that. But still down there, 71. And I've been watching channels, unfortunately, on YouTube And man, they make you go all in. Not intentionally, they're just really fun to watch. So what they do is there's a network out there. There's a gentleman up in Naples, and but this network is all over, and I'll put a link to it in the description. But what they do is they basically a jewelry recovery type internet site. So if people lose any of their jewelry at the beach, they can go on this site and they can still down there. They can go on this site and find somebody locally, hopefully on the map, that will have a metal detector and will come and find their jewelry for them. And people charge for this. There's a lot of people that don't charge for that. Check this pile over here. Still there. It's probably a bottle cap or tent stake. So they'll charge like a show-up fee or something, cover their expenses. I can't even believe it's down there. I'm 12 inches down now. Let's see. It's going to be a long dig for a bottle cap. It's still down there. So you go on the site, it's like ring found, something like that, and I'll get the details of that, but I'm going to sign up for that. And for people on market, there it is right there. See it freaking canned. Somebody's twisted tea. Hate carrying big stuff like that around, but I'll get it in the trash. That was a long dig for a can. So back to my story, and that is I'm going to list myself on there and probably promote it on my site and my channel, that if anybody on Marco loses their jewelry or knows of anybody, oftentimes you'll see a post on Facebook saying, hey, does anybody know anybody, blah blah blah. And so I'm going to be that guy, and I'm going to do it for free if it's at a Marco beach. So if you know of anybody, or keep me in mind if you see a post on Facebook, and if somebody loses their jewelry or ring, whatnot, whether it's in the water, I can go in the water with this thing as well. It is waterproof. Or at the beach, get a hold of me, message me. My email address is on there, all my sites and all my my videos. But you can message me, Tom Hornstein, on Facebook. A lot of the local groups are a little familiar with what I do, and I'll come out. I live about, 10-minute bike ride, 5-minute drive from the beach, let's say, and we'll see if we can find your jewelry for you at no charge to you guys. So, especially the valuable stuff, something sentimental value and whatnot, I really want to try to help out. I'll tell you why, and that is, Maria and I were at the beach one time. She took off a necklace so we could get some sunscreen on her, and a medallion fell into the sand. I mean, just dropped 6 inches into the sand, and we could not find it. And literally, I'm thinking, okay, what I need is somebody with a metal detector. And I looked up. We were at Residence Beach. I looked up, and 100 yards away was a guy and his wife walking with a freaking metal detector that was sent from somewhere. And so he was walking my way, and I flagged him down. And I said, hey, my wife just lost her medallion. Would you by chance be available to look for it? And he said it was his first time out with his metal detector. And his wife was going with him. They were just going to check it out. And literally 2 minutes later, we found the medallion because of him. So So cool. Didn't charge us a dime. You know, he was happy to see that his new metal detector even worked, and that was really, it was a cool experience for them, cool experience for us. And so I'd like to offer that same hopeful service to our people on Marco Islands. And scoop, the sand right now is semi-wet, so it doesn't go through the scoop quite as fast, and I'm probably 30 yards from the water, so no use going out there. Oh, here it is. And this one is Jarritos. Maybe an orange drink? I don't know. I've never seen that one before. But another bottle cap preserved. Whatever it is, it's small. This is still in my scoop, and I think I see it. Let's see here. There we go. It's just a piece of metal. Piece of junk. You see here? Yep, that's it. It's like a bottle cap's been all squeezed up, so goes in the junk pocket. Okay, I had a 10 here. Oh, hey, haha. My first piece of jewelry. All right. Look at that. Does it have any markings on it? No. I don't see any stamps. Just cheap jewelry, but kind of cool. Looks like it's still intact. Or the holder here. There we go. Very cool. Well, I'll keep that as my first piece of jewelry. And if anybody knows whose this might be, contact me. We'll get it back to them. Awesome. A lot of people working the beach for shells this morning. Pretty calm, a little windy. Gusty, I should say. And I think that storm's supposed to call. The marine report was really rough. That's why we didn't go out. Ah, good scoop, yeah. Nice and deep. There we go. Okay. Wonder how this footage is going to turn out, since I'm so close to everything. And I don't... Holy cow. You gotta be kidding me. Look at this. It is. That's gotta be gold. Okay. What a beautiful chain. I don't know if that's a recent drop. Let's find out here. Man, I'm glad I kept digging that. Any stamps? There's got to be stamps somewhere on here. Maybe a little tarnished. I don't know. Anyway, nice bracelet. Awesome. Put that in the top pouch, along with my man's bracelet. So that's 2 bracelets today. I dropped my fork. That's what I found earlier. A fork. Let me see. And it is China. Made in China. So I'll have to come up. Maria's here at the beach. Hopefully she brought some food. I'll be ready to eat. What do you think an 87 is? Well, quarter. And it's pretty rough shape. Down there a little while. Trying to find the date on this thing. I think it's a state quarter, so. $2,000. The Palmetto State. I think that's what that says. Oh, South Carolina. South Carolina quarter. You know, that's my first coin. So, high pitched quarter up in the 80s. 76, 80. Have to remember that. Awesome. Okay, so I just had a 70. And I pulled up this, and look what I see in here. A ring. It does have a stamp in there. I can't read it because I don't have my goggles, prescription goggles on. But DM925, so it is silver. Nice silver ring. Look at that. It's got, looks like a gecko. And then, well, that can't be a gecko because that's the Virgin Mary on the front. I don't know what that is. Anyway, nice dig. Not too far down. Took me about 2 good scoops. And no inscription on the inside. However, if somebody knows whose it is, we'll go through the process of identifying it and get it back to them. And it should be in the scoop. Oh, here we go. It's key ring. It's key ring. Yeah, just no rusty key ring. And I think this will be my last find of the day. That's a nickel. Okay, I'm back home, and it's time to find out exactly what it was we found today. So I've got 2 cans, 4 bottle caps. This one's crusty. I couldn't tell what kind that was. I got a quarter. I got a nickel. Then we have a gum wrapper. Dug hard for that one. All this is just miscellaneous type things. This is a piece of wire. This is a nut from a screw. 2 pop tabs. This is not a ring. This is a keychain. Key holder ring. One of those cheap things. This is a piece to an umbrella. So, and I did find that in the sand, dry sand. This looks like it might have been an old eyeglass temple. And this one here, almost a brand new 10 stake. Wow. Maria should be impressed because I'm bringing home the cutlery, right? Fine china. Actually, it's found in China. So there's the China mark. There's the China mark there. And then my finds of the day. Man, this gold thing was really shiny when I pulled it up out of the water. And I was for sure it was real gold, and I think it's gas station gold. Then I found this, and this came up. Oddly enough, both of the bracelets were hanging halfway out of the scoop on the backside when I pulled them up. So I don't know if that's just the way those things go, but this is probably a gas station bracelet as well, but it's not really rusted or anything, and I don't know why they lost it because it does go together. The clasp is just like that, but it's kind of a friction hold, so nothing too fine, but that was cool to pull up. This is only my 3rd time out, and I was really impressed with everything that I found. This is my find of the day. This is a sterling silver ring, or sterling silver. I don't know if it's sterling silver, but it does have the 925 marking on the inside of it. At first I thought, man, that looks like a gecko. And then I thought this was maybe the Virgin Mary, and I'm still not sure. There's another gecko on that side. So if anybody knows what this is, comment down below. I'm going to do a little search, take a close-up photo. But hope you found this video interesting and informative. It was a blast finding all this stuff. Maybe not all of this stuff up here, but It was a blast finding all this stuff today in the course of about 3 hours out at the beach. And we'll see you in the next video.